close. UC's Mick Cronin, Keith Williams talk about another road tilt in Tulsa with Scott Springer at Inquirer.com. University of Cincinnati basketball coach Mick Cronin has been a little under the weather this week. Whatever the ailment may be, neither hot soup, Halls Mentho-Lyptus nor Vicks Vapo Rub is likely the answer. On the other hand, a road win might help him mend and make for a cheerful ride home on the charter from Oklahoma. The Bearcats are in Tulsa Thursday trying to remove the stench of Saturday's road defeat at East Carolina. Tulsa, on paper, should be a tougher matchup. The Golden Hurricane finished 2-0-1-8-1-0-3. Thus far in January, they lost to number 19 Houston decisively, 74-56, and beat South Florida on a buzzer-beater tray from guard Curran Scott. They've also won 15 straight at the Reynolds Center in 24 of their last 26 home games. Tulsa is brutal at home now, Cronin said. They've already beat two Big 12 teams, Oklahoma State, Kansas State, in their building. They've got tournaments aspirations, they've got a good team in their front line, Daquan, Jeffries and Martins Eggbanu are playing as good as anybody in our league. We always struggle with them. UC under Cronin has won 6 of 7 against Tulsa and defeated them last season at BB. One cause for alarm may be the three-point line based on recent experiences. UC gave up a season-high 14 threes to Tulsa, but also made a season-high 15 of their own. The Golden Hurricane shoot 33% from the arc this season compared to UC's 35, but the Bearcats' aim was drastically off at East Carolina to the tune of 3 for 19, 15.7%. Practice reportedly was fierce and spirited coming back from East Carolina, giving up a season-high 73 points to AQ and allowing them to shoot 51%. Sat well with nobody. We don't give them much choice in practice, Cronin said. We just keep doing it over and over. We'll see. Winning on the road in conference play is a new frontier for this team. Keith Williams chalked it, the loss, up to a lesson learned. Williams has started every game outside of Ohio State and Tulane and is the only Bearcat averaging in double figures besides top scorer Jaron Cumberland. The sophomore remains confident. You just have to try and stay composed on the road, Williams said. I feel like that loss against AQ was a learning experience for us, that's all. Tough loss, it is what it is. You really can't do nothing but learn from it. We just lost. So I feel bad for those guys. Who starts? Who sits? As of Wednesday, Cronin was undecided. I have no idea who's starting, he said. The way we played defense at East Carolina, everything's up for evaluation. Stop the skid. Obviously, UC would prefer not to lose 2 in a row. Of UC's 5 losses last season, they lost back-to-back to Xavier in Florida in December and Houston and Wichita State in February. The Bearcats haven't lost 3 in a row since Feb. 2015 when they fell to Temple, Tulane and Xavier within 8 days, no more. 6-7 sophomore guard Zeke Moore of Tulsa has left the team and asked for a transfer according to coach Frank Haith. He had played in 14 games averaging just 2.6 points per game. Grease is the word. UC's second all-time leading scorer, 2,145 points. Sean Kilpatrick is back at work, this time overseas. Kilpatrick, who just turned 29, is expected to sign with Panathinaikos, who will be coached by former college and NBA coach Rick Pitino. Since 2014-15, Kilpatrick has played in the NBA for the Timberwolves, Nuggets, Nets, Bucks, Clippers and Bulls and averaged 10.3 points per game. In the 2016-17 season with Brooklyn, he started 24 out of 70 games and averaged 13.1 points. Last season in 9 games for Chicago he averaged 15.4 points. The series, the Bearcats and Golden Hurricane have played 38 times dating back to 1946 with UC winning 26. Tulsa and UC were formerly league mates in the Missouri Valley Conference and now are reunited in the AAC. Under Mick Cronin, UC is 6-1 in the series and on a 4-game win streak. The lone loss came in overtime in Tulsa in February 2016, 70-68. Scouting report: the game tip-off Thursday, January 10, 7 p.m. at the Donald W. Reynolds Center, 8,355. TV, radio, ESPN 2 700s, WLW Tulsa record, 11-4 offense, 71.6 ppg defense, 67.9 ppg projected Linnea player pass HT key stat Baquan Jeffries F6-5 13.8 ppg Martin Zigbanu F6-8 13.3 ppg Sterling Kaplan G6-1 9.7 ppg Curran Scott G6-4 7.0 pp Glosson Carita G6-5 6.1 ppg player to watch senior 6-5 swingman Daquan Jeffries leads Tulsa in scoring at 13.8 points per game and is second in rebounding at 5.7 per contest. Jeffries also has a team-high 15 blocks and 18 steals and is their second leading three-point marksman at 37.5%. He began his career at Oral Roberts, then went to junior college before coming to Tulsa last season. Cincinnati record, 12-3 offense, 75.1 ppg defense, 59.2 ppg projected Linnea player pass HT key stat Justin Jennifer G6-0 8.0 ppg Keith Williams G6-5 11.0 ppg Jaron Cumberland G6-5 16.7 ppg Trevon Scott F6-8 9.7 ppg NY Searbrooks C6-11 8.7 ppg Noteworthy CACChat: UC has played two ranked teams and lost to both, Ohio State and Mississippi State. Tulsa has played three ranked teams and has come away 1-2. They lost to Nevada, the mere mention makes UC fans cringe, 96-86, and recently to Houston of the AAC 74-56. Tulsa did defeat then number 16 Kansas State 47-46. The Wildcats are no longer ranked. As for common opponents, Tulsa downed South Carolina State by 22 and UC beat them by 21. It makes for a nifty preview note, but rarely does it translate to what actually occurs on the floor. KenPalm.com: UC at 12-3 is number 30, Tulsa at 11-4 is number 129.